I stand adjacent to a window, and I see my mother's words rotting in the sand. She always taught me this lesson. المكتوب لك ما حيروح منك. What's meant to be will never leave. I will carry these words with me till my last breath. When I was younger, I watched as my father stripped her away from her freedoms, refused to let her speak until she was deemed asphyxiated. When I asked her why she didn't leave, she would cup my cheeks in my warm hands, stare at me as salty tears festered upon her face and say, المكتوب لك ما حيروح منك. What's meant to be will never leave. See, I would go on, thinking I had healed from this shackling trauma, skipping through fields of denial, dancing through evaporated rain, jumping from reason to reason as to why I was better than her. My friend exposes me to the abusive cycle, tells me circles never end, they last an eternity, that us victims only shift and metamorphose to end up in the exact same place. So where does that leave me? Am I supposed to crawl in between the spaces in the arrows? Am I supposed to giggle my way out of the honeymoon phase? There is nowhere to go. And now I stand at this window, blood smeared on my face, awoken by my own screams. I refuse to believe that I have become my own mother. But don't blame me. Don't blame me. When I first met him, he became the light that I was consistently itching for. In even the darkest moments, I knew I could count on his fist. When he pushed me against my first wall, Mama, I swore I told him, I'm trying. Mama, I told him, I said I'm the music in your head, not the headphones in your ear. You don't have to push me to hear what I have to say, but he doesn't listen. Mama, I want to cry. I want to. How can I stand in the wind and not wish to be just as free? Months have passed and I have stopped praying. I have stopped praying because God is no longer listening. Mama, it hurts. I cannot leave him. He stares at me as if there is a transparent line between truth and pain, so every hit feels like a revelation, every tear a baptism, every drop of blood just adds more color to this monochrome life. They say you marry your father. Well, Mama, he is a perfect fit. A mirror reflection of father. I let him put a ring on my finger, and all I could remember that day was that in some cultures, they wear white to the funerals. And now I stand, trapped in our own home. Home. Home is the warmth of hands. Mama, his hands are so warm, they're scalding. I can feel them branded on my cheek. Everyone keeps saying to let him go. But Mama, he won't leave. He won't leave. And مكتوب لك ما حيروح منك. What's meant to be will never leave.